Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Final Fantasy XVI. I was originally going to put this game down and call it, but man, this is just one of those games. It keeps giving me some hype moments, and I want to keep pressing forward. And there's no way I couldn't just end it with such short time of enjoying Ambrosia right now, right? Like, I had this feeling that she was alive. Surprised that she did. Alright. Well, let's see. What's the next agenda on the list? Just return back to base, huh? Okay. Let's go to Eastpool. Wonder if there's anything, surprise stuff. Probably nothing. If nothing really has changed in this place in 5 years, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You'll regret coming here. This one. Ramuh! Get him.
Ha!
All yours, Torgal.
That was, ooh, right in the back. Yeah, I don't have the best experience with back stuff, so, and no, I don't mean that sexually, like, I had surgery done on my back once, so, even if it is against the enemy, I still can't help but like, twinge a bit, if you will. I guess, it's like in pain. It's like, ugh. Like that. I mean, he is just setting a blaze in the back, so... But having like a sword run through your back like that, I just can't help but be like that. Oh, whoops, I was pushing Torgal. Oh, they better not have messed up the graves. May their flame burn ever in our hearts. Oh, that's a good way to do that. I can't believe... But yeah, I do agree. Bandits should not have set foot here. Has nobody else tried setting foot in this place? I mean, to be fair, the blight is coming, but still, it's kind of a waste of space, in my opinion. And hell, you figured they could turn this place into like, a place for the branded. Like for bearers and stuff. And you figured they would think of something like that, but. Oh, did they ever fix that hole in the wall? Yeah, they did, but not in the way I thought they would have. Damn. So I wonder why the bandits were here and why that scene happened. Maybe we weren't supposed to come here this early. I mean, we were allowed to, but it's like, I feel like in terms of like story-wise, maybe we weren't supposed to come here. And wait, now I'm thinking about it, shouldn't this place technically have had the blight in here? I mean, it has the blight right there. You figured that 5 years would have caused it, to show up in this town. You know what I mean? Like, the blight hasn't moved in 5 years. I'm not saying it. I'm not like narking on like the plot or anything. No, like the game or anything. It's just like in terms of how the blight is. You know what I mean? And again, I guess people don't really. And again, the developers clearly never thought you'd come back here like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like this is the reason why. You know. And that would be the reason we would come back. And we can't go down this way yet. Even after 5 years. Oh well. I just wanted to check. That's all. Alright, let's just head back to the hideaway. I still can't believe we caught a chocobo.
Yeah. Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
What? Oh, yeah. How dare they desecrate it all. Oh. Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up, man. Nice. I'm rocking that for a while. I'm definitely rocking that for a while. Hold on a second. Damn hair in my face again. I think it's great we got 3 chocobos. Gav. Oh, it's Otto.
Martha's gonna get back on her feet. She'll need our help. Whether she wants it or not.
But
Damn
now
it.
the curse breakers have returned.
Ooh.
They'll be fine.
Oops.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
There it is.
It's time we moved on the Mothercrystals. Four Mothercrystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
Yeah, who?
My uncle.
Oh, hey.
Byron Rosfield.
Byron Rosfield, huh?
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield.
Now you get it?
And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then.
If.
What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
If. That's only if his uncle is going to be nice. I think Jill has her doubts. Okay, those are... Otto's counter is now open. Okay. What is it? This is likely... New facilities are now available. Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. Do your local there. Renown. Aha! Is available through line reports with Vena tourist marks found on their Hunt Board. Renown. See, I didn't need to look it up. I wasted time for nothing. And that's on me. I'll take that. Inspiring... I should have waited a lot longer. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations. Okay. Noted. Noted. Let's take a look then.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Jill's opinion.
You think it's alright to touch him?
Of course.
I don't know. You go first.
Torgal, just lay on your belly. Just lay on your back and put your belly up. That always gets kids' attention.
You've forgotten already, because I
Yep.
haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I don't intend on doing it again. Right?
Good seeing ya.
I'm with him on that one. Like, all that hard work, and you feel like you should have just gotten it right the first time and not lose it the first time. And then putting another one together like that can be a huge pain in the butt. Especially when you consider the amount of work on this, like, hell no, man. And we got some soil and everything growing here, so eventually we'll be able to, yeah. Only we figure out the whole blight problem.
It's not the ether. It won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Sure.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
I know, right?
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off.
They still
I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat.
Let's give it
And
a try
not only
then.
is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway.
That's fair.
Couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Ha!
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Respect, man.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Alright. Sorry about that. I was looking at something else. Wasn't anything important. I just wasn't sure I was seeing a bug. And yeah. I do know that after this part, I'm definitely gonna have to take a little, call it a day. Well, not this part of the mission, 'cause it's still pretty early, but I mean this part in general. Oh, hey. What's this? Oh. Hawks cry. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Okay. Second. I was
Did you come through the
tripping
forge
there.
today? It smells like a still.
Heh.
Would explain Blackthorn's foul mood. All that pounding must be splitting his skull.
Hey, what's this? A reading table. A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. Dude, seriously. I am glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? No, they don't. And now I place... Oh yeah, there's the saddle, right? Yep, Ambrosia's sack. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's what that quest icon was. It's either that quest icon was either an icon for adding Ambrosia, which could have been missable, or it was just a quest that would get you an item for a collectible. Yeah, collectible. I don't know. I'll have to see if we find more icons like that and see what actually happens.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on,
Garbing. We'll just stand there garbing. Automatically charges magic spells. Increases limit break generation amount. Yes, when dealing and taking. And then that's Breath of Fire, Heat Wave. Reduces the cooldown. Fortune in Heavens increases XP. Yes.
You'll not find a better price than that.
No. As much as I want that right now, it's not what I need right now. Maybe when Torgo is a bit more, stable, if you will. Wait. Oh yeah, I do have the coral sword. That's right. That's the upgrade. I wonder when we can start crafting the blue ones. And then working our way up. And now I'm back to the old tactic. Selling a lot of these.
And be thankful you got that much.
Yup, I am very grateful I got that much. I think they were like 10 gil before. It might just be my imagination.
I can find a buyer.
I'll obviously test that off camera. So you guys aren't bored. Watching me fiddle with everything. Yeah, those are still pretty damn expensive. I'll definitely get that.
It's rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh, shut up.
Finished, are you?
You look like you could do with a drink.
Yeah, let's have a
Might be right.
toast. I'll have a toast to Ambrosia. Yeah.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
Alright. So let's go and take a look at everything.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
That broom's as ragged as ghost fox.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
Them old apples were enough to curdle your guts. But these beauties are as sweet as you like.
I'll have to pay the boys down in the backyard a visit to tell them thanks.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right. Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste.
Yeah.
Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Sorry.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe. Not that I'm planning a journey. Fancy a look at the list, do you?
I'll view the
catch your
reports.
eye?
Nothing.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Yes.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Here we go. Completing side quests, vision tourist marks, earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept yada yada. We already know that. Renown is not used upon accepting donations and will never diminish. Ooh. I like that. What's this? Renown rating of 85.
You earned this.
Thank you. Ooh, nice amount of ability points. Nice.
Here you are.
The Berserker ring, huh?
All in good time, eh?
Yeah, all in good time. The Moogle. Clive! Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you. They say that they talk really fast.
What's the matter, Nectar?
Nectar. The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew all that already. No surprise. There we go. And that's why I need your help. And as I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Mughals. No fiend of the forest or ghoul of the greensward can measure up to Nectar of the Bold, Kupo. I won't allow it. Yeah, okay. See, how do you go through all that? So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else.
Damn right.
So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. So if there's anything you need to know, Kupo, I'm your Moogle. Yep. Check. A trader coming by the way of Caranoran met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. Okay. Harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering, though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untowed on their own journey through their past. Sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. A brisk pace. Bleh. We have Caranoran. Well, I'm stuck here, so where is Caranoran again? Ah, there we go. Okay. So I'll complete the side quest.
Them old apples were enough to
That broom's as ragged as goat's locks.
You think it's all right to touch him?
It's not the ether.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Yep, making go up, level up. All right. Vitality went up. My strength went up by 3. Well, that's good. Defense went up by 3. My attack went up by 3. Almost everything went up to. Oh, but my HP went up quite a lot. Martel's apples displayed in Clive's chamber. Ah, okay. So Ambrosia's side quest was unique to her, but it may, or Eikon at least. So that might mean that there's others like that. Don't know what. I honestly don't know what else it could be. But we'll find out, won't we?
Did you come through the forge today?
And now, let us head to the next. Wait. Okay, let's head to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Let's do it. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
Revenge.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
If nothing else, she has to do it for herself.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Man, you couldn't have at least... whatever.
Come on.
Yeah, Torgo's like, don't leave me out. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay, I didn't want to enter a fight.
If we must.
Give me thunder!
Man.
This one. Over here.
Oh, we cleared out right at the good time. Alright, let me see the map. I go down that way, which I am. Can't help that there's a chest somewhere. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Stay down.
And there goes another one.
This one. Attack!
Haha. Hey, guess what? I had to. Dismounting.
Get him! Farewell.
Yeah, sorry about that, Ambrosia, but I had to fight them. Yeah, dang it. Sorry, something else was going on. I'll avoid some fights for now. Oh, parkour. I know what I said, but I can't resist.
Kill! This one. You're finished.
I'll definitely take all them sharp fangs.
Good girl.
Faster!
Okay. I was wondering how I was going to handle that, but now I know.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
Man, this is all kinds of messed up, man. Oh, hello.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price.
Yeah, I can't exactly complain. What's this? Oh, yeah. Can't exactly complain about the, Share material, using crafting, yeah. Yeah, I can't complain about a lot of other things. I honestly don't even know where I was going with that.
I'll find it at home.
Like, my mind drew a blank as soon as I started talking. Oh, that's a bit too much.
I reckon that's fair. I'd pay more if I could.
Yeah, I hear you.
Keep to the roads now.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
No, well, we'll take them on. Because that's how we roll. Sorry, just being a bit discombobulated there. Distracted when I'm trying to focus. How much time do I have? Okay. Got a little bit more time.
Now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you?
Yeah.
At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
How'd you get it?
But we need to find out.
Sorry, I'll fix it, don't worry. Like I said, I'm a bit out of it. Sorry about that. You know what? Yeah, oh, hello. I'll take that. Just because I'm being all discombobulated and everything, I'm just gonna end the part here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please make sure to like, comment, and of course subscribe. All that kind of support means a lot. It helps a great deal, and I greatly appreciate it. So I'll catch you guys back for more Final Fantasy XVI. See you guys then. Laters.